birth registration using the offline method. The website is vitalregpro.pages.dev slash version is equals to 2. When you open the website, when you open it on your browser, it opens this interface. Now we have been given an email address to log in. The email address is provided for the purpose of training. At the end of the training, every DCRO and every registrar will be profiled with their specific email so that they can use it to log in. This is the server, this is the server URL. So when you input your email and password, you sign in. After signing in, there is this button. If it is off, that means you are not on volunteer mode. For the purpose of the upcoming work, the National Immunization Program and the measles campaign, volunteers are going to be assisting in the registration of births of children between 0 to 5 years. 0 to 5 years only in Nigeria. UNICEF is only interested in 5 years and below. Any birth that is registered that is above 5 years, that volunteer will not be paid. You toggle this volunteer icon here for it to come up. So when it comes up, you enter volunteers ID. Volunteers, their ID is their phone number for the fact that they are not staffs. So we will use their ID, their phone number as the ID. So I will input my phone number. Okay. After inputting the phone number, you validate. Click on validate, and okay, and it will give you access to register a bet. If you have not registered any bet, this place will be 0. If you have registered any bet, it will be 1. If you've registered 5 bets, it will be 5. Okay. At this point, I can off my internet connection. So I'm trying to put off my internet connection. I'm disconnecting it right now, and I am disconnected from the internet. I'm not connected at the moment, as you can see, not connected. So you click on the bet, it will open. Then if I have registered any bets before, they will be here. So you click on new at the top left of the screen. It opens up the form B1, and you can impute the details of the child. So I'm just going to do that right now. Okay. So then you select the month, the date, and the year of the child. There's a calendar icon at the right hand side of your screen. When you click on it, you see calendar. Okay. Now, if you click on any date, you can actually, for example, now if the child was given birth to on the 2nd of October, I will just select on the 2nd and it will enter. So if it is not October, and just click on this down arrow here, it will open up different months and different years. So for example, if the baby was born in January 2021, I will select 2021 January and the date, and it will be selected. For sex, you know, so I'll just fill it. Type of birth, it is either single or multiple. Birth order depends on the order of the birth of the child. So the place of occurrence, as you can see, there are a lot of options here: hospital, maternity home, and all that. Locality type, locality of birth. So I'm just using dummy data. It's asking me if the child is adopted. Child is not adopted. Particulars of mother, I'll just input it. Mother's maiden name, age at birth of child, marital status, address of usual place of residence, nationality, Nigeria. For the state, if your state is not here, you can actually search for it. Just click on this search icon at the top and you type the name of your state. It will come up. Then you select it. Ethnic origin. If it is Anioma, you type ANIO. Anioma will pop up. If it is a car, just type IKA. It comes up. If it is Isoko, ISOK. See? So you can actually search for your ethnic origin. Now, the level of education you select as applicable, occupation, there are a lot of occupation. You search. I want to use a teacher. You search for teacher, just type TEA and you see it on your screen. You select it. All right. Phone number. Phone number, I can put it. Email, any field that you don't that is not provided by your respondent, you leave it empty. Leave it empty. Do not put anything. Do not put 999. Just leave it empty. NIN, I'm assuming the mother does not have national identification number. I will leave it empty. Father's information, it is optional. You can either add it or no. There are some mothers, some single mothers, they don't want to have anything to be associated with the father of the child. Maybe the father impregnated them and ran away. So if you select no, there will be no information. The drop down to enter information of the father will not come up. So MPC has made it optional. If you select yes, now you will now see, the dialog box, the options to provide the information of the father. So for this case, let me just choose no. All right. Now relationship to child, mother. When I select mother as relationship to child, based on the fact that I've already entered mother's information, the computer will just truncate or shorten the form for me. But supposing I selected sister, it will now ask me the full name of the sister, the name of the informant. So for this child, let me just assume the sister is the informant. So I'll put the name, okay, address, phone number of the informant. You put it. Make sure you probe very well so that you can get details of the informant. It is very important. Email, maybe the informant does not have an email, and I'll leave it blank. NIN was not provided, I'll leave it blank. Now, the computer is asking me to review and verify all physical documents provided by the informant, is okay. So I've, assessed everything as a registrar or as a volunteer, and everything is okay. You go up, there's a save icon at the top right of your screen. Click on save, and when you save, the name of the child you register comes here. If you have done 5 registrations, it will be here. They will just line up one after the other. If you have done 50 registrations, they will be here. Okay. Then, like I said before, we are working offline. Before, before I register this child, this particular child, I was having zero. Now I have done one birth registration, I am having one. Okay. Now, for it, this is how to register offline. To synchronize, that is, I want to send this data to MPC server. To synchronize, I have to connect to the internet. You cannot synchronize without connecting to the internet. So after you must have connected to the internet, there are many ways to synchronize. Okay, there are two ways, and I'm going to explain the two ways to synchronize. Trying to connect. Okay, sorry for the delay. Trying to connect to internet. Okay, without an internet connection, you will not be able to synchronize your data. So I'm connected at the moment. If you open the case, this is the bet I just registered. If you open it, you will see a synchronized icon here. Okay, but this is not the only way to synchronize. Let me just close it. Okay, there is an icon at the bottom right of my screen. When you click on it, it gives you options: synchronize birth record, download birth record, view raw data. Each of these icons have different uses. The view raw data, there are situations where you will not be able to synchronize your record. Okay, if you're having that challenge, you can view the raw data. When you click on it, it opens up the raw data in a coding format. These are codes. When you copy this thing, you just click on this copy. There's a copy at the top of it. When you copy it, it copies to the clipboard. You just go to the WhatsApp of the IT personnel and paste it for him or her. Your ICT person will be able to print out a birth certificate from this coding. Okay. Now, on the, the second option is to download the birth records. Second option is to download the birth record. If you download the birth record, it will download as a JSON file. Just click on it to download the data. When the data is downloaded, you can actually, you know, send it as a file to your ICT. You see the thing just downloaded. I click twice, it downloaded twice. You just send it, you go to your download folder in your file manager and you send it to your ICT personnel. Now, the last one is synchronize. If I click it, you will see that this data will be successfully uploaded. So I'm just going to synchronize right now. You click on it and it is synchronizing. It gives you a success message that successfully submitted all birth record. So this one is just if you have 50 bets that you registered offline, once you click the synchronize button, it will just synchronize everything to the server at once. So that is the A to Z of offline registration. Thank you very much.